We are going to talk about making sure that you guys have, this is great timing because we got some like new consultants on today and seasoned consultants, so you all have the opportunity to do this. If you didn't know why we're talking about this, Mary Kay is launching a new e-commerce platform, meaning they're changing our personal websites. And I'm actually on the, I don't know, committee isn't really the right word, but they had a group of Salesforce members preview the new e-commerce platform, and I got to see it. The website isn't that different than the one we have now. It's much cleaner, and there's lots of little things within it that are going to make it so much fun for our customers to shop on our websites, like easier, more fun, faster for them to check out, because that was the goal, right? Make it faster for the customer to check out. So it's like new technology, right? So because of that, we have a little bit of behind the scenes work to do. And I do want to explain this because this will help it make sense to you, because it's not making sense to a lot of people. So I don't know if you were around during COVID, I made our team website. Our team website is emilyschutte.com. And when you make a website, and some of you might have, if you have experience making a website, drop it in the comments if you've ever made a website yourself. And so one of the things that you do when you make a website is you work on it behind the scenes, meaning while you're constructing it, you don't have it on the internet because you don't want people to see it until the thing is like ready to be seen. So you're working on it behind the scenes. So this period between now and December 17th, when it goes live, is that time where we have to set some things up behind the scenes so that when it launches, it's ready to launch. Because can you imagine them launching a new e-commerce platform to buy Mary Kay from people, and it goes live, and all of us procrastinated and didn't get our shop set up, and there's like literally no one to shop from? Like, that's a problem. So we have to get it set up. Now, I do want to say this because I've been thinking about this. This is like Emily Schutte speculation. Okay. I have a feeling there will be people who procrastinate, right? And don't necessarily get it going when it goes live. But I'm going to tell you this. We're smart consultants. We're going to get ours going live, because in my not mathematical brain, I was doing some math thinking, gee, if it launches and there's not a lot of consultants that actually got their shop together. Oh, did you see what I just did there? Get your shop together instead of the other word. Yeah, get your shop together. So there's going to be a lot that don't get their shop together. That means when random people are going to marykay.com to find consultants, there's going to be a small pool of people that they're going to have to pick from. It's going to be you. So let's get our shop together. I have to be really careful here. It's like kind of really hard to say. Okay, I did not make that up ahead of time. That just came out. So that's sort of fun. So that's why we're having conversations about this. It's not hard to do. I had to do it. Okay, you all need to hear my Mary Kay street cred. I know I'm like being so braggadocious here, but I am officially consultant number one to set up my shop. Like, I will have that accolade until I was officially the first Salesforce member to set up my shop, because I had to do it on a Zoom with corporate watching me because they wanted to see if it was easy or not. So that's a little nerve wracking. And so I even had to enter like my banking information, like connect my bank account with them watching it. Well, they had me go off camera when I was entering numbers, but it was like, oh, am I messing up? No, so it was not hard. So yeah, so Deb, the go live date is December 17th. So it will not go live before then. We're just behind the scenes setting up, getting our websites ready. So I'm going to show you just some things. Like I said, it's not hard to do this, but just some tips that might help you. Okay, so when you log into InTouch, you should be seeing this thing popping up, and you're probably like, what the heck does this mean? Okay, do not say, don't show me this again. You want to click on, so to actually set up your shop, click on Go to Shop Manager. Okay, you might say it's going to ask you if you want to set up your shop or a contact card. You want to set up your shop. Contact card means you want to be findable on marykay.com, but you don't want to have a shopping website. And I don't see a single person on this Zoom that would only want that. You all want to have a shopping website, okay? And it's free, right? They're making my shop free for everyone. So yeah, that's a duh. Now, you are not going to have the ability to preview it because that's just not a thing that's going to happen until December 17th. So you won't be able to preview what it's going to look like, but you can save it. And so you're going to start, if you see this menu here on the left, these are kind of the navigational things. You're going to start with your preferences. Now, these can be changed at any moment of any time of any day. So don't get super hung up on, oh my gosh, did I toggle the right thing? Just get it set up. So first off, do you want to offer any sort of free shipping? Okay, if you don't, you just toggle it off. If you do, you toggle it on. And you have three options: free shipping on 50 or more, 75 or more, or 100 or more. I've been doing 75 or more on my site now, so I just kept it standard. Now, here is one thing you need to know is the start date can only be 30 days out, or the start and finish date. So basically what that means is going forward, we're going to have to update our websites monthly. And if you always want to have free shipping, you're always going to have to extend this. So once the and this is a little less than 30 days. I just did that because I don't know why I just did. So once it's like January 15th, I'm gonna have to make sure to go on my website and have it extend out until, February 15th. And here's the thing. I know some people are kind of like losing their minds about this, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we have to do this every single time. But here's the deal, you guys. Um, I think it's good. I think they're trying to encourage us to update our websites more frequently because if you think of this shop less like how we have the shop now and more like a mini social media selling site, you would want to update it. Like maybe you have pictures that you rotate, like some are like maybe like right now one of my pictures has me in a Santa hat. But then in a month, I'm going to want to change that picture just to keep me relevant. And maybe you want to update your description a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Okay, so yeah, so every 30 days. And then you also have the option, do you want this offer to go to all customers, registered customers, guests, checkout people? I just have all. And then you'd save it if you change something. You can offer a product discount, but we're not going to do that. I would not have always a product discount. That's like if you're just doing a promotion. Do you want your customers to get the beauty news, which is like an email newsletter? Of course, I'm like, heck yeah, free newsletter I don't have to make, go for it. Then you'll get to pick four of these products, and these are curated by Mary Kay. So we don't have like a huge selection, but I think they will be changing and adding more. But this is what we get to pick from right now. So just pick your top four. If you're like, I don't know which ones I like, girl, just pick four. Like play the lottery and pick four. Like it's not that they're all good. Okay. Now, one thing I want to say is you have the ability to have two different zip codes where you will be featured as a beauty consultant in that zip code. What is different than how it used to be is the reason there's only two zip codes is whatever your zip code is that you pick, they're going to feature you in a 50-mile radius around that zip code. So it behooves you to pick two zip codes that are at least 50 miles apart. Because if you pick them two towns next to each other, you're like overlapping the 50-mile radius. So I picked where I live, and then I picked Owatonna, which is like 50 miles from me. And so I'll get 50 miles beyond that. Maybe even 100 miles out. I don't know. Something. There's like something that's not neighboring towns. Just pick two zip codes. Pick the one you live in and then 150 miles away. Okay, so then that's easy, right? Then you hit save. Awesome. Profile details. Um, General information, you do have to make a little summary. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this the easy way. So some of you, before you got on, I said, okay, can you jot down 3 to 5 things that you enjoy or specialize in your business? So it could be makeup for women over 40. It could be no makeup looks. It could be you really like playing with lipstick. Maybe you love masking. You love helping people find skincare routines. Like what are your 3 to 5 specialties, we'll call it. Even if you aren't necessarily like an expert in those areas, you just like enjoy those things. And then what I would do, this is what I did. I wrote down my 3 to 5 specialties, and then I went to ChatGPT. And those of you who are at our team retreat and we did that love-led ChatGPT reset thing, is gonna be like so easy for you. But like if you're new to ChatGPT and you haven't trained it how to sound like you yet, just start using it. Okay, so you just go to ChatGPT, like go to Google and type in ChatGPT, and then it'll bring up the website. It's like open.ai is the website or whatever. And I just told ChatGPT what I needed. Okay, so I said, I need to write a short story about myself and my Mary Kay business for my personal website. I want it to be fun, light, highlight my skills in skincare. This is where you list your 3 to 5 things. My skills in skincare, makeup, bridal makeup, 40 plus skincare and makeup. And then I'm a mom with 2 kids. I've been in business for 21 years, love working with all skin tones. I'm an expert foundation matcher. You see how I just ramble into this thing? You do not have to like overthink this. Like just ramble into ChatGPT, it'll figure it out. It's for my shopping website, so it should be geared to my current and ideal customers. It can okay, so full disclosure, it's 500 characters, not 500 words, but corporate told me words, so it wrote me a dissertation. So once I found out it was 500 characters, I just corrected and said, okay, so we actually need to rewrite this as I goofed. It's 500 characters. And then it gave me some options. And then it said, do you want to make it sassier? Do you want this? And I said B and C. And so then it gave me more options until I kind of let's drop the 40 plus makeup and focus on foundation matching and more of this. So, I mean, you kind of tweak it a little bit, but what it came down to is this. Now, y'all better not be copying mine. Okay, nobody should be copying anyone's. Like I will bonk you in the head if you copy mine or you copy someone else's because that you are not me. Like this has got to be you. And the point of all these, I wouldn't really bonk. That's physically violent. I should not do that. But like you get what I'm saying. Like don't copy people's. Like make your own. It's not that hard to do. But this is kind of what chat wrote for me. I'm Emily, mom, beauty guide of 21 years, makeup artist, skincare strategist, expert foundation matcher for every skin tone, and your personal let's make it easy makeup friend. I specialize in custom skincare consultations, effortless everyday looks, bridal glam that outlasts tears and dance floors, and inclusive beauty because every skin tone deserves a perfect match versus mystery beige. And if you feel totally clueless, perfect. I teach with zero judgment. Let's make beauty fun again. So this is like people's opportunity to get to know you a little bit. So I think if you just really hone in on what are my 3 to 5 things that I'm good at and what I like, and if you need a little help with chat, I mean, nobody's judging. And then you're going to copy and paste your socials. So if you're on Facebook, put Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I have a TikTok, but it's sad, so I'm not putting it on there just yet. And then languages you speak. And then you can pick 6 specialties out of this list. And then honestly, all these things at the bottom, again, we're not going to get hung up on them. They can be changed at any time. Display my city, state, and zip with my profile information. Yep. Display my profile information in the connector search results, meaning like if someone's looking for me, I want her to be able to find me. I want to display a join my team button. Heck yeah. And then connect me with guest customers who want to make a purchase on marykay.com. So I toggled all of those on. And again, you hit save. Then you move on to the next section. Profile photo. Perfect. You got one. And then there's going to be a background image. So I just picked one of these. Okay, that's easy enough. You guys make sure your profile photo has like makeup, you look cute. It can be a selfie, but like have it look, good lighting, that kind of thing. And then you get to pick up to 5 or 6 personal photos. And this is where, like I said, we're going to have the ability to customize this. I want to share with you, here are some of like, this is what some of my photos looked like. So again, like seasonally, I'm going to do this one, with my Santa hat. And it shouldn't all be like headshots. It should be things that show your personality a little bit. So like pets are good. I tried to like put my specialties in there. I don't know, just like this fun one of us or me at seminar, just kind of like showing what is your personality? Like, do you like to read books? Maybe it's a picture of you reading. I don't know, just something that kind of like gives people an idea. And one thing I will point out that if your photos are not working, they have to be under 500 kilobytes. So if you need to downsize a photo, if you're on a computer, if you just open it and like edit it in Windows or whatever and save it again, it downsizes it. You can also Google on your phone, like how to downsize a photo on your phone. But I have found for some reason, couldn't get this to work. But when I started just dragging the images in there, it worked versus me like doing this where you browse the files. If I just dropped it in there, it worked. So just kind of keep that in mind. Again, you're going to save that. And then Stripe account is what takes a little minute. Like you have to link your bank account. I found it to be a pretty easy process. The only people I've heard of that are having problems are if you bank at a teeny tiny little bank. I would highly recommend linking just your business checking. Okay, so if you have a business checking account, if you don't have a business checking account, I do recommend having a separate account. You don't have to go to your bank and open a business account. It can just be another personal account. But the point is like a free checking account that's separate from your personal stuff. And I don't have all the directions for that because I already set it up, but you literally just find your bank and you click on it and then it gives you directions. It was pretty simple to do. But once your site is set up, this is so cool, you guys. You're going to be able to see, like once we're using this, like how much money is on the way to your bank right now based on the sales you've had. Upcoming payouts for you, how much is in your balance. So it's all going to be, everything is right here. We're no longer going to have ProPay to log into and your website manager. It's all in one thing. Like this is Stripe now. We're not going to be using ProPay after this. And then once these go active, these will be your links and stuff. And your current marykay.com website will be the same as your My Shop. So you don't have to so if you have business cards with your current website, you don't have to reprint everything. So so that's my recommendation. So find some pictures, work on your description, and give yourself a deadline. Quite frankly, I think your deadline, if you need one, if you're one of these people who needs a deadline, I'm going to give you a deadline of the 20th. No, I'll give you till the 23rd. And the reason I say that is once Thanksgiving gets rolling, you're going to be busy doing turkey stuff. And then selling holiday selling. So like just you just have it done by the 23rd. Then you don't have to think about it. And again, this isn't don't get real like stressed about it because literally everything is changeable. Okay, so like it's not like a blood contract that you can only get it right one time. Like just get something out there and then when it all goes live on December 17th, um, you can always change everything. You can actually change it even now. Like so even if you got it done before the 23rd and then on December 5th you decide you want a different picture, you can go like change it. It's fine. So yeah, so hopefully that gives you guys some good tips just to kind of get that going and kind of hone in on your specialties a little bit and create that little story. So